One of the main reasons I sold my vintage Kyosho Big Brute, a truck I had since I was a teenager and I loved it. I had it back in the, originally got it back in the late 80s, was that the parts were expensive, it was fragile, it was problematic. And I went ahead and purchased this Big Rock, and it's been an awesome truck. It's fast as hell, pretty durable, or so I thought, but it has at least one major Achilles heel, and that is these, I don't know what you call them, axles or dog bones or whichever. And yeah, I popped one. I was only running it off-road, and it seems like it's a really common problem with these. And Arrma, they really need to do better with their designs. I don't know what they can do to strengthen these dog bones. It looks like there may be some aftermarket options, but I'm kind of disappointed with a few things with this truck. Right out of the box, the wheels and tires are really wobbly. And then, you know, again, I wanted something real reliable and that would hold up, and it sounds like I'm gonna be replacing these axles pretty frequently unless I'm able to find something better. And I was really disappointed that Arrma was unwilling to warranty the parts. And I get it if things are abused and people are jumping them from, you know, at skate parks or doing ridiculous things, which I do none of that. I mean, I've jumped this maybe 3 or 4 feet in the air tops, and almost all the driving was done off-road on dirt and grass, and it's completely stock. The punch is still set at the stock level of 3, and yeah, I was really shocked to see that the dog bone broke. I threw away the broken part a while ago, but basically one of these pins pulled out from the plastic that it's pressed through. And once that happens, you have to buy a 2-pack of new axles from Arrma, and I think it was $19 for the 2. So certainly not a huge expense, but it will add up quite quickly if they keep failing. So I don't know, just a little disappointed in that they know they have a problem and they haven't, to the best of my knowledge anyway, done anything to fix it. This is the 3rd version of the Big Rock, so I don't know a whole lot about Arrmas and, you know, how much of a problem there were with the earlier ones, but I really hoped by version 3 they'd have things sorted out. All right, it's all back together, or at least I think it is. It only took 10 or 15 minutes, this being my first time, and I didn't read any instruction manual or anything, but I think I got it back in there as it should be. One other issue I had was a rock got wedged down in the drive shaft here, and scored that up pretty badly. I think it's just a cover and didn't really hurt anything. But again, on the 3rd version of this vehicle, kind of hoped that they'd have stuff like that figured out, that, you know, they'd have something to keep rocks and debris and stuff out of there. And then this O-ring likes to slide around and not sit where it belongs either. I think I got it back where it belongs, but yeah, I mean, it's an awesome truck, but definitely has some flaws. One other flaw was one of the front wheels. I put some Loctite in there because they're notorious for coming off. There's a little set screw that holds the axle to the hub, and I was able to do 3 of them, but one of the front ones, the head on the screw, it's a little screw, is just missing. You can't really see it because it's down in the axle shaft here, way down at the end, and you have to look in from here. But wasn't able to tighten that one because there's nothing to grip onto with an Allen key. So I guess it's a fine line between good quality and a good price, and some corners are cut here or there, and again, I'm just a little frustrated and disappointed that I didn't think I'd be having issues like this on a well-known modern RC vehicle. Expected it on my vintage stuff that's 35 years old and isn't designed to be nearly as strong or as durable, but I think they need to release a V4 and sort some of these annoyances out. That's it for now, guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the Traxxas banded out again, and I'm gonna replace the stock pinion, which I think is a 25 tooth that brought it up to 60 miles an hour. Otherwise stock, except for the tires are aftermarket, and put a 31 tooth in there and see if I can get it up to 70 miles an hour. Should really rip, but stay tuned for that one. All right, take care, guys.